December and end of the year favorites coming up. How was your Christmas? If you celebrate Christmas, let me know down in the comments below, like what you did, who you spent the day with, what kind of gifts you got, if you got any favorite things for Christmas. I'd love to hear what you've been doing and what you got for gifts for Christmas, or if you celebrate Hanukkah or some other holiday, let me know what you did on that day as well. And leave it in the comments below. We'll chit chat about it. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and we're getting ready for this great new year. What kind of plans do you have for New Year's Eve? Are you going to be doing anything fun? Let me know in the comments below. Now, on with the topic at hand. This video is about my 2016 favorite makeup products. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, LoveTube777. If you're new here, my name is Michelle Madden. Please hit the big red button to subscribe. That way every time I come out with a new video, you will be notified. And let's be friends on social media. I'm at MaddenInc7 on Twitter, and I'm MaddenInc7 on Instagram and Snapchat. I always love watching everybody else's favorite videos, like the videos people do at the end of the month, you know, where they show all their favorite products. So I thought it would be fun to share with you what I thought were some of my favorite products for 2016. And of course, the month of December. Most of them will be makeup, of course, and a few little other things. A couple of my favorite products this year were the collab that Desi Perkins did with Quay eyeglasses from Australia. Those glasses were so hot and I really loved wearing them this summer. So of course I got the gold high keys that everybody else had. They were just too gorgeous to pass up on. Then I also got this style, which I think might have been called Thank You So Much Teeth. I don't know. I can't remember exactly because I bought them over the summer, but they're kind of like the ones that have the cat eye rubber going up here. Oh, I just thought they were so cool. And I don't know why, but I loved wearing them with ColourPop Lip Shade and Marshmallow, which is this color right here. I don't know why, just the combination of those glasses and this lip color made me feel like some kind of like space alien cowboy. I know it's strange, but I love the combination of the two together. This was an ultra satin lip from ColourPop, and they don't carry this color anymore, but I loved it. My favorite products. I think this actually came out in 2015, but I really got a lot of use out of it, you know, during this entire year. It sort of suits all seasons. Is the Carli Bybel and BH Cosmetics palette. I was talking to a friend about this the other day because here's what the inside looks like. This was one of my favorite YouTube collaborations, and the reason for that is it was a really reasonable price. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it was around $13, $14, $15, in that range. It was under $20. And you really got a lot of good quality product for that. And they were colors and shades and highlights that you could pretty much wear with any type of makeup look that you were going for. And I thought it was really nice of Carli to do something that was affordable for young people, because there's a lot of young people like age 13 to 20 on YouTube who are just kind of, especially, you know, if you're 13, 14, 15, you're just sort of starting to learn how to do makeup. And she did a lot of tutorial videos using her palette, and she kept it at a price which would be affordable for young kids, you know, preteens, teenagers, that age. And I thought that was a really nice thing to do. So yeah, it was definitely a nice, affordable palette. Anybody could use it, young or old. Sort of the kind of shades that you could use with any look. So that was definitely something that I picked up a lot and took advantage of using during 2016. Okay, next up is two of the Kat Von D limited edition palettes that she came out with this year. Serpentina was one of them. And of course, the Metal Matte palette, which has been shown all over YouTube. Everybody loves, loves, loves it. I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but I'm not when I tell you that both of these palettes were not only my favorite of the year, but they were probably two of my favorite palettes, eyeshadow palettes, in like a decade. And I'm not kidding at all when I say that. These two palettes were my favorite eyeshadow palettes in a decade. They were limited edition, so I had to get more than one in both of them. So I had to stock up because I didn't want to be without them once they sold out. And I am telling you, I've gotten so much use out of these. It's the best quality, the colors are gorgeous, just everything about them is absolute magic. I'm talking, I have been seriously bewitched. I love the Kat Von D beauty line. It's one of my favorite lines anyway. And of course I love Kat Von D as a person. She's just a wonderful person. But I mean, I was just blown away, bewitched completely. These palettes are the bomb as your mom. And if this one already sold out, but if you can still get your hands on this one and you haven't, you have to do it, you guys. I'll very rarely tell you that, but you can look at YouTube videos. I haven't seen one video of anybody saying anything bad about this. Like, everybody universally loved the Metal Matte palette. So get your hands on it if you still can. So the Jeffree Star cosmetic line recently had its 2-year anniversary, and I'll tell you, during 2016, it really became one of my top 10 favorite brands. I've really been enjoying all of the products. So of course I got the Beauty Killer palette. You know, that Jeffree came out with his first eyeshadow palette. I don't know if that was this year or last year, but I bought it during 2016. And I really like the pink color because it was kind of rare, but all the colors are pretty nice. I got a couple of them. Then the Velour liquid lipsticks I really, really loved. I bought, I think, about a dozen of them, and I did a lip swatch video, which I will try to link to up in the corner, and you can see that. Then after I had bought those 10 or 12, he had a restocking, so I went back and I bought more colors in the Velour liquid lipstick. When the holiday colors came out, I ordered the whole bundle of the 7 new shades that came out for holiday, and I also ordered his first metallic shade. I think it's called Dream House, the pink. So I am going to do, I don't know if you'll be seeing this video first or that video first, but I am going to be doing a video, or I have done a video, where I swatched all the holiday colors, and once that's done, I'll link that one up here too. So I'll have 2 different Velour liquid lipstick videos. When the lip ammunitions came out, many of the shades were pink, so I didn't buy every single shade, but I bought the one that was like the pink glitter, love that. I bought 2 of the pink shades. I think one was more like a hot pink and one was a paler pink. I bought the real bright purple one, and of course I had to have unicorn blood. That was one of my favorites in the liquid lipstick, so I had to get it in the lip ammunition also. I bought about 5 different colors in the Jeffree Star Skin Frost. Love all the different color highlighters. And I bought a few of the lip scrubs too, which are really neat. I think there was one that was sold out, but I bought every other flavor that they have. So I've pretty much sampled everything in the Jeffree Star cosmetic line, and I really, really love it. Everything I've tried has been wonderful. So even though the brand is only 2 years old, they've really become one of my top 10 favorite makeup lines. Here's a link to all my holiday edition Velour liquid lipsticks, and I'll link it down below in the description as well. And here's a link that I did from a few months ago where I tested out and swatched, I think, 10 to 12 different Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks from his original launch of the liquid lipsticks. And I'll also link that down below. Urban Decay continued to be one of my top favorite brands for 2016. There's something about all their products, they haunt me, they like speak to my soul. I always feel like everything they put out is like exactly what I wanted, what I wished for, what I would design if I had my own cosmetic company. And this was one of my favorites, the Full Spectrum, which came out in October. This is a beautiful palette. It has every color in the rainbow. You know, I love to get funky and do some crazy things with makeup, so this is really nice. I mean, you could pretty much do anything with all these colors. So here's what it looks like. Has this nice little jewel tone UD on the front, pretty palette outside and inside. I also really love the Moondust palette, and I did a review on that a few months ago, which I will link to up here. That again was another one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes for 2016. Just mesmerizing. The looks I created with that Moondust were out of this world.
Completely mesmerized me.
And one of their older palettes I continued to use a lot this year. I think it was called Electric. It had a lot of really like hot, vibrant neon colors. So I really got a lot of use out of all my Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes and many of their other products as well. So I know everybody on YouTube talked about this next product I'm going to bring up, but there is a reason for it. The Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. And my favorite shade, because I'm so pale, some of the shades I couldn't wear, but Celestial blew me away. I tell you, one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. I mean, look at that. It really is just like liquid metal. And I got so many uses out of this. I mean, I would mix it with lip products and make kind of a customized metallic lip out of it. I would put it in the corner of my eyes. I would highlight my brow bone. I would mix it with foundation to kind of give me an all over glowing, dewy look. Sometimes I just rub it on my cheeks as highlight. And it's nice because a lot of times with the powder highlight, with highlighting powder, I feel like it kind of accentuates my fine lines and makes me look really wrinkled and crow's feety around the eye, which bums me out because I want to be glowing, but I don't want that powdery look which kind of settles in all your creases and your lines and makes you look older. So this is really nice because it's so smoothing, and it's not oily, but it's very moisturizing. So if I ever need a little bit of a glow, I can just kind of rub that in with what I already have, or like I said, just mix a tiny little drop with my foundation. And it seems expensive at first because I think it's around $40 or $50, but I'm telling you, like, one little drop goes a long way. So if you haven't tried this yet, I mean, it's something that would last forever because every use I have for it, and I've listed a bunch. I mean, I use it pretty much all over my face in many, many different ways. And every use that I have for it, even though there's so many uses, is always just a teeny tiny drop. You know, like I just touch my little tiniest makeup brush into it, or I just take a little dot on my hand to mix it with foundation. So I really think it's going to last a long time. So even though it is an expensive product, the fact that it's going to last so long that you only use a drop at a time kind of makes it not so expensive, if you know what I mean. I'm always looking for ways to justify making these high purchases, you know, these high price purchases. So, but you can do that too. But yeah, if you haven't checked them out, you know, they also have other colors which look nice. I think if you're like tan, you want to be bronzy, they have golden tone colors like that. So I know everybody brought them up on YouTube, but it really is a fantastic product. So some other brands that came out with really neat products for 2016, one of them was Black Moon Cosmetics. I really enjoyed them this year. And I also enjoyed Cryptic Cosmetics, which was done by Depeche Girl or Depeche Mode Girl. I love that band, and I love her Instagram account as well. And then of course there were some of my brands, which are my OGs, my favorites from way back, like Makeup Geek continued to put out great products in 2016. Used Makeup Geek pretty much every week. And OCC, another brand that I continued to love in 2016. You know, it's been a long year, so I'm sure I forgot a million things that I loved during 2016, but that pretty much wraps up all the favorite brands and products that I could think about. Maybe I'll start doing favorites as a monthly thing in 2017. I really have a feeling that 2017 is going to be an excellent year for all of us. So Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me about your Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate during the holiday season. Leave me a comment about what you're going to do on New Year's. And if you aren't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And I love you all. Happy New Year. And I will see you soon. Next video. Maybe it'll be next year. See ya. Love you guys. So yeah, let me know what you're doing for New Year's. Leave it in the comments below what kind of plans you have, what kind of makeup you're going to be wearing. Are you going to be doing any crazy looks for New Year's Eve? I love hearing all these things from you guys.